Hello, and welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, The Journey Home. I'm your Dungeon Master, Darby, and joining me as always are Zoe, playing Sevia, Emily, playing Beatrice, Laura, playing Conrad, and Johanna, playing Fall. Let's get into it. Where we last left off, the party continued through the memories of the day that Zariel saved AEST, and have fought off some demon-maddened guards, not Barguras yet, a Hezru, Dretchers, and a Marilith, of sorts, a knoll-headed Marilith that was the champion of Unigu, that was very quickly dispersed, compared to what it could have done. They then took a short rest after a short reprieve before hearing the roars and cackling of enemies charging towards them from the west. A Bargura and 5 Dretchers. Now, you have, at the top of the initiative, you can either close the gap yourselves, or you've got about a round before they reach you from where they're charging at you. So Mordenkainen has a disgustingly high initiative. He is going to he's going to quickly just try to dispatch one of the actually, while there's still a bit of distance, he is going he's gonna try to dispatch, or just do some damage to some of the Dretchers. And okay, there's 5 of them, so he's going to use a third level magic missile just to do a little bit to each of them. How much is he doing to each of them? Max damage, so 5 points of damage to each Dretch. And that is his turn. Fall, it is your go.
Okay, Fall's he's gonna quickly grab Sevia's hand in his own and give it a squeeze and say, all right, we've got this, and give her budding inspiration. So that's 1d8.
Yeah.
And then he's going to just run forward to around the statue, I guess.
Yep.
And how many feet away is he now? Can you reach them with a
So assuming that you're just using your standard dash or your standard movement, you get about you're about 25 feet away from the Bargura and about 30 feet away from the Dretchers behind it.
Excellent, easy. Cool. In that case, I will use how do you does the Bargura have any metal on it?
It does not.
Okay. One day.
It's a big, almost hulking ape-like creature with bones jutting out of it in places and a fierce hyena-like face.
Yikes. Well, in that case, I'm going to hit it with the usual Dissonant Whispers, 2nd level.
Alright. Does it have... It does not have spell resistance. magic resistance roller. So, just a
Excellent.
standard roll, and this is a wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save.
That is a... I'm sorry, this is a 16.
Oh, just boots.
Yeah.
So that's half damage, so that's 10 damage. 10 psychic
10 damage, that's... Yeah, that's...
It's
Still...
something.
Yeah.
So that's my go. He's just gonna hold his ground.
Alright. There we go. Beatrice, your go.
Can Beatrice get within either 60 or 40 feet of the Balgura?
Yeah, so you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just using
Preferably
the standard, that gets you right within 40.
Cool, because I'm going to use Hunter's Sense. So as an action, choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. You immediately learn whether the creature has any damage immunities, resistance, or vulnerabilities, and what they are if the creature is not hidden from divination magic.
Okay, so it is resistant to lightning, cold, and fire. It is immune to poison. And did you say conditions as well?
Yeah, I think so. Did I? Or vulnerabilities?
Vulnerability. Okay, so yeah, so resistant to lightning, cold, and fire, immune to poison.
Awesome. And Beatrice would then sort of shout back to everyone, especially the magic users, not to use. What was it?
Lightning, cold, fire, and especially not poison.
Lightning, cold, fire. Sorry, somebody was trying to steal my dice. And bonus action, she's going to use Slayer's Prey and hone in on the bugger, whatever the thing is.
Yep. Alright. So, next is the Balgura itself, which has a hell of a speed. So it is going to charge up at you four and start wailing on you. And it's going to use Reckless. So it gets advantage on all melee weapon attack rolls, which includes unarmed strikes, during this turn, but all attack rolls against it will have advantage until the start of its next turn. So it's going to do 3 attacks at advantage against you four. The first is going to be a bite. So the higher is a 21.
Yes, that will hit.
Then the fist, that will probably miss, I think. That's a 15.
Yeah,
No, not even that. Yeah. And a 17.
That misses as well.
That misses. So you manage to block off the 2 fists as it tries to punch into you, but the bite takes probably a nasty chunk out of you with 13 points of damage. Piercing damage, to be precise. Next is Conrad and his posse.
Yes, my doggo and my horse / shadow spawn.
His cavalcade of creatures.
Yes. So Conrad is going to bonus action. He's going to blink and his eyes open up amber, and the veins on his neck raise up as he casts activates Form of Dread again, which is almost become instinctual to him at this point. So I'll mark another one off there, and he gets how many?
How many temporary hit points?
13 temporary.
13. Nice.
Okay, not bad. Excellent. And then for his action, he is just going to move closer to the enemies. because like the horsey is like 30 feet. Even though it's a shadow spawn, it's 30 feet as the horsey. So just gonna move closer, I guess. I presume I can't get close enough to the enemies, so he's just gonna hold his ground there, and he's just gonna prepare an attack action, I suppose, if anything comes near. It's like, stat, hold your ground, Exia, take care.
Is a phantom steed only 30 feet?
Yeah, it's only 30 feet, unless I've missed.
Oh no! Oh wow! For the duration, you or a creature you choose can ride the steed. The creature uses the statistics for a riding horse, except it has a speed of 100 feet, can travel 10 miles in an hour, or 13 miles at a fast pace. When the spell ends, the steed gradually fades, giving the rider 1 minute to dismount. Spell ends if you use an action to dismiss it, or the steed takes any damage.
Okay, yeah, so
and I think because of how we kind of narratively built that up, if it takes any damage, it will basically turn into the form of the shadow,
so I just can't ride it. Yeah, the shadow spawn. Excellent. Which has 35 hit points, so I guess we can either take it off that 35, or we can treat it as like a baby druid form, I suppose. It's up to you.
Yeah, well,
I'm happy
we'll
with
see what the attack is. We'll see what the attack is that gets it.
Then I suppose.
So for the bold, you going for the bold girl or the dretches?
Oh, the bold girl.
Because you can reach either.
My God, yeah. Okay. I guess because like it's come towards fall, so Connor's gonna storm in on it as well. That like need some help, and then he's gonna swing in and attack it, I guess. Then since I can reach it. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Cool. So just one moment. Sorry. So I rolled an. So it's a 19 to hit. Does that hit?
19 will certainly hit.
It will hit. Cool.
This doesn't even have any nasty tricks like the Marilith to go like, sorry, you don't actually hit.
Yeah. So it's a D8 plus 7, so it's a 2 plus 7, so 9 plus the sneak attack, which is 6 and 4 is 10, and one more 2, so 12 plus 12 sneak attack piercing damage, and then
so 21 total from that.
And then 2d10 fire damage with the. How long does it last? It doesn't say. I presume he's gotten it ready before then anyway. So 2d10 fire damage as well. So. I
believe it just lasts until you dismiss it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So that's only about 6 fire damage. Now, did Beatrice say that?
Yes, resistant to fire.
Resistant.
So that does get hard to 3 unless you have anything that's...
I do have something, but I got 2 attacks, so we'll see if the second attack has better damage. Alright, so that's that one, and then I rolled a hit again, hopefully
24 on the first attack. It is shaky after that first attack.
So I rolled a natural 18, so it's like a 29 hit, so yep. So D8, so it's D8 plus 7, so 10 points of damage.
Alright.
So I rolled a 3, and then my sneak attack.
No
sneak attack, that's
it's
right.
only once
but the fire. So 2d10, just one moment. Green blank. Yeah, much better. So that's an 8 and a 5, so
13.
13. And what Conrad has is a feature I've forgotten about, which is he has Grave Touched, which is once per turn when you hit with an attack roll and deal damage, you can replace the damage with necrotic damage. So would that also count for the fire effect?
Yeah.
Cool. And the cool thing is, while I'm in my form of dread, this trait deals 1 additional damage die of necrotic damage. So that'd be a D10. Yeah. So
yeah. Yeah, it would be.
I rolled a 10 on that one.
So that is
23 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, I think so. It's 33 points of damage all up.
Yeah, so probably what happens is like when people's like it'll fall, I suppose, because they're nearby. The like flames the second time round as Conrad swings in to attack. Again, kind of like twisting around on the horse because he's good horse riding. When that second time he attacks, a little bit of like that unhealthy kind of aura that he already has, like twirls around onto the blade and just like eats away at the flames into like some horrible dark shadowy magic instead, as it converts to necrotic damage.
It has 1 hit point left.
Oh, so that just ravages this creature.
Yeah. Yeah.
I roll to intimidate as a bonus action.
No. But,
that's my turn.
Okay. It is now the Dretch's turns. They have... What is their speed? Their speed is 20 feet. So they don't actually have the speed to catch up with... we'll see, actually. Just... maybe
Supposed to be them.
Yeah, no, none of them actually have the speed. None of them actually have the speed to catch up with you. They get close, but no. Actually, they will dash in that case. No. Yeah, most of them will dash.
Try.
Most of them will dash. So, 3 of them are right at you. 1 you, Conrad. 1 is by fall. The final one that isn't dashing is going to use its Fetid Cloud ability. As you all see a 10-foot radius of disgusting green gas extend out from the dredge. Gas spreads around corners, blah blah blah. Lasts for 1 minute or until a strong wind disperses it. Any creature that starts its turn in the area must succeed on a DC 11 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned until the start of its next turn. While poisoned in this way, the target can take either an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both, and can't take reactions. So that will be something that anyone who is within 10 feet of where that dredge is, so at this point in time, Conrad will have to do at the start of their turn. But that is all that the dredges collectively can do. And it is Sevia's turn.
Cool. So how many feet away are the dredges and the Balrog from me?
The Balgura
sorry.
is...
Balrog.
Yeah. 10, 20...
By my count, it's about
30,
55?
40... Yeah, about 50-55 feet.
Okay, cool. I have spent a decent amount of time looking up the Pythagorean theorem to make sure I can hit these bastards. So I would like to fly 23.98 feet in the air.
So Sevia cool.
23.98 feet in the air, okay.
Yes. No, I mean, I will be flying up in the air, but I just want to be able to get a clear view on these guys, so I will probably have to jig to the side a little bit. I just wanted to know what the minimum was for me to, like, do this and still be able to, like, hit them. Because spell distances, fun fact viewers, would be worked out on the hypotenuse, not on the distance along the ground. So, that is big.
Nerd.
Thank you.
The fun thing is, by Raw, it doesn't really worry about Pythagorean theory.
I do. I read about it on Twitter one time. I don't want people to at me. So, she is going to fly up in the air. She wants to get an eye view on all of these little guys.
Mm-hmm.
And, again, she is going to do a bunch of her arcane little sigils and arcane little hands. And she is... Oh, what level am I concentrating? I don't. That's excessive. I would like to cast a 4th level Shatter, which does thunder and not lightning damage.
Yep.
And I would also like to spell sculpt around Conrad and the horsies.
Yep. So you're getting this in a spot that is.
I want to get as many of them as possible.
Okay.
It's a 10-foot.
Radius or cube or
Radius sphere.
okay, so so probably the optimal area would be around here. Whoop, I knocked the statue down.
The statue fell!
So the optimal area would be kind of around here and spell sculpt Conrad and the horse out.
Yep.
So that would be
it's at 4th level, so I can sculpt around 5 things, so that's fine because I'm sculpting around Conrad and his friends. And Fall, if Fall is close enough.
So that would be so that would be 5 because one wouldn't quite be in there.
Okay. And I would like to try and get the little guy who's doing the smelly stuff.
1 dretch maybe saved. What's your DC?
17.
17. Yeah, so 1 dretch saved, everything else failed.
Okay, cool. And just to help bump that damage, even the halved one is going to take, because it's 5d8. I am also adding, I believe I can add Fall's inspiration to this.
Yes. Thanks to Tasha, yes.
Yes, spell damage, and I'm also going to be adding my intelligence modifier to whatever I roll at the end, since this is a wizard's evocation spell.
Alright. Well, the Bargora is down.
He's gonna die.
Like, you rupture its eardrums, and it just sloughs down into Ica on the ground. No one needs to make a save for Ica.
All the ones who failed are taking 35 points of thunder damage.
So even the is that right? Yeah, even the one that succeeded is just implodes.
Cool. So yes, once again, Sevia does little arcane things, and again, there's going to be this almost like. Again, she's toned down how it sounds to other people, but almost this like vague tinnitus noise, but not quite, as all these little guys just their heads rattle and then they just
and I would call this sufficient enough to be enough wind to disperse that cloud.
Yay!
Because what the hey? Alright. Nothing with your bonus?
There's
Not
nothing
that you
I really
have
can do.
generally many options.
No.
The Mastiff is gonna dash to be by your side, Conrad.
He's such a good boy.
Actually, it's got enough speed that it didn't even need to dash, so it's gonna help. It's gonna use the help action. Then at the top of the round, you all see and hear more cackling as a band of gnolls join the fray from the south, led by a pack lord there. So they will join the initiative when it gets to their turn. And it is... I will have to add those two later because of how tight that spot is on the map. But Mordenkainen is going to... Don't know. That's too many charges of his staff to do that when there's quite possibly more danger coming. But that could be nice. He's going to cast ice storm over the knolls. So they have to take. So it is each creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful. So, so the Pack Lord, dexterity save, it fails. Then the regular gnolls, fail. I think they actually genuinely need a nat 20 to succeed here. Fail. Fail. Yeah, they... yeah, so all the gnolls take whatever this full damage is. So Ice Storm. Start with the 2d8 is 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And then 4d6 of cold, which is 15, so 23 points. So that's enough to take out the regular gnolls, just straight up. But the Pack Lord is still kicking. Okay. Fall, here's your go.
Cool. So is the ice storm still going? Because obviously I do not want to run into
yeah, it is still going.
Yeah.
But the Pack Lord is just right at the edge of it.
Okay.
So you could basically hang right at the edge and...
Yeah, sure. I'll try to hit him and not get hit myself. So I'll run over and whack him with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
22, I believe, hits. Let me find him again. Yeah, 22 hits handily.
Excellent. So that's 14 damage.
Alright.
And I'll do another...
oh, that's something. You do take an attack of opportunity from the Dretch as you... that was by you, as you dodge.
I didn't realise there were any left, but...
it would not have rolled high enough to hit you. That's
okay.
10 on the dice. I think it's... yeah, 12 to hit. Would not have hit you.
I guess it's, in that case, as a full ace, he just says to Conrad and Beatrice, I'll leave this one to you. Nice. Alright, so I'll do another swing with my staff. The Gnoll leader. Ooh, that's... oh no, that's not going to do it. That's a 14 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay,
so
I'll do...
the first staff hit, second miss.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll your damage just in case you roll really high and take this guy out immediately? Because we all know that's always a...
yeah, true. Oh, my second one missed. So, did you not get the damage on the first one?
Oh, did I? I will check the log. The 22, yes, 14. Okay. And it was 14 again the second with the first unarmed strike? The unarmed strike is 11.
Okay.
So 14, 11, and if you flurry, you've got one more, I believe.
Yeah, sure, he'll flurry. So he just spins.
Barely still standing.
He kind of spins around, whacks it with his tail, and then it's going to kick. While it keeps spinning, hit it with a crescent kick, hopefully. Yeah, that's 25 to hit.
25 suddenly hits. Can you do?
Damage.
Yep. Yeah, that knocks it down. And
excellent. Just whack it in the head with my foot, and it'll fall to the ground.
Yeah. All right.
Fantastic. And then I'll do the 10 extra feet I get. I'll just duck back next to the Dretch again. Dretch.
Yep. All right. Alright, Beatrice, it's your go.
So Beatrice is going to look at the Dretch and taunt it in Dwarvish and just be like, and smash it with her sword.
Alright. Roll to hit. It does not understand what you said.
Nope. It's a nat 20.
Maybe gets the intention of, well, okay, I don't think you can not kill it with a crit. You can roll if you want, but it's got 13 hit points.
Yeah, no, I do more than that just with the crit.
Yeah.
Like, 13 is literally the minimum I can do.
Yep.
Without rolling, so.
Yeah.
It just gets eviscerated. Beatrice is like,
Alright.
that's how it's done.
Alright. Actually, I think this, yeah. This event overlaps with the end of the previous one, and there is definitely less than 3 enemies left. So, a wild, hideous laugh pierces the air and cuts through the din of battle. A giant gnoll, covered in matted, blood-stained fur and swinging a 3-headed flail, charges out of the haze from the west. Gore drips from his red maw open in a violent laugh. I do not have the appropriate mini for this guy, but we will be using this Garisto.
That's valid.
Because it's the right size. From the west, so here. This is, can I have everyone roll me a religion check, please? Just let me know as you get
19 for Conrad.
19?
12 for 4.
12 was it?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
12 from the
Ish.
monk.
17.
17 for Beatrice and Celia.
31?
Okay.
This is more of a nerd check rather than a religion check.
So Conrad, you have probably just enough to know who this is. Celia, you know a shit ton about this guy. This is Yinagu, the beast of butchery, and the one of the demon princes of the abyss. He is a great battle-scarred gnoll, towering 14 feet tall. He's the Gnoll Lord, and his creations are made in his twisted image. When the Demon Lord hunted across the material plane, packs of hyenas followed in his wake. Those 8 of Great Yinagu's kills became gnolls, emulating their master's ways. Few others worship the beast of butchery, but those who do tend to take on a gnoll-like aspect, hunched over and filing their teeth down to points. He wants nothing more but slaughter and senseless destruction. There is more, but probably a little too much for Celia to kind of process in the moment. But yes, so this is Yinagu, one of the demon princes. So Conrad, it is your go.
Oh my, that's a big one. I think I read a story about this once. No matter, it's not nothing that we can't handle. Let's go in. We'll charge to.
You charge towards Yinagu. Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Conrad's confident with this. Can he reach it in this space?
He has a movement of 100 feet thanks to the steed.
I forgot. Which would look just horrible. I'll also I think I blandly described it. I imagine that because it's it's a shadowy horse basically, which has got tendrils of black smoke coming off it. And I kind of imagine it probably has some kind of combination of the fact that like Exley quotation marks was like a bike at some point. Probably has like, you know, because of Conrad's whole vibes, probably has like some kind of like horrible necrotic kind of vibe to it as well, like some skeletal aspects of it. Because it's still a shadow spawn too, so it's like it's just like shifting in this horrible, disgusting way as it's galloping along. Yeah, then Conrad will gallop in to attack it.
All right.
Hard, everyone. And yeah. So that is a 22 to hit.
Let me find it in the image. That doesn't. That does hit. That does hit.
Okay, there we go.
He has a high AC, but not that high.
Excellent. 1d8. That was an 8. Excellent. So an 8 plus 7. And then so that's 15 off the bat. I can't remember. Does being on horseback count as sneak attack?
It's an ally within 5 feet of the enemy, so I guess.
Okay, cool. So it's a 4 and a 2, so 6 plus another third one. Another 6, so 12 points of additional damage for sneak attack.
Alright.
And then the 2, and he doesn't know if the fire will work or not. I don't think it will, but Conrad has to learn. So that's 4 points of fire damage on top of that.
Okay, so it does a bit of damage, but not as much as you would expect.
Yeah, the fire seems to
probably about as much as you would expect, considering you're expecting resistance. But
bleeds off, I think. Okay, good. Seems to be resistant to fire, everyone.
That's still 29 points of damage to Yinagu.
And then I attack a second time.
Yeah.
So an 18 plus an 11, so 29 to hit.
Yep.
Which will hit. So D8, 7 again, so 7 plus 7, so 14 points of damage.
Yep.
And 2 fire damage, which I will use grave. Yeah, which I will use grave touched, because it's once per round. To change to necrotic damage, see if that works. So it's a 4, so 9 points of necrotic damage.
Alright, yes, and that
fire like twists into like horrible sick.
Was that right? You get an extra D6 or something when you use that
an extra D6 because I've got the
Form of Dread up.
Form of Dread, not otherworldly, guys. That's the other podcast.
Yeah.
It's a 6, an additional 6 points of damage.
Oh, so another
good,
29 points of damage.
Yeah, not bad.
58 points of damage to Yinagu.
And Conrad just cackles again.
Yeah.
How about I'd suggest you run, actually. Taking care of the rest of your brutes.
Oh, Yinagu understands all languages, so it's his go, so he's gonna laugh mockingly at that sentiment. Pitiful wretch. And he is going to do is that what he's gonna do? Yeah, I think. That's a bonus action. Yeah. So he is going to start with 3 flail attacks at you. So flail. First attack is a 21 to hit. Does that hit you?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Okay. An attack hit could cause it to create an additional effect of his choice or at random. We'll see if all 3 hit though. So because he might be out. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a natural 20 for 36.
Oh boy, yep, that definitely hits.
That's only a 3. That's 19.
That meets my AC, so they all hit.
So all 3 hit. So.
And one of them's a nat 20.
Yeah. So the first attack is that's a max roll on the dice. 21.
Punishment for Conrad doing a lot of damage for Conrad.
Plus he's using the first effect, which is the attack deals an extra 2d12 bludgeoning damage. So that first attack does 34 points of damage.
He deserved it. Yeah, fair. So like the shadows of like the form of dread like just slough off him, and he looks even more like dark
Roll
circle around his eyes.
me a DC 16 concentration check, Constitution saving throw to see if the shadow spirit is still up.
That's a Constitution check, is it?
Yes, Constitution save if you have proficiency, which I don't think you do. But...
Yeah, it's a +1. So yeah, no, I fall off my horse.
No, the horse is still there. The horse isn't concentration, but it doesn't have that. It no longer the shadow spawn. The shadow spawn side of it is gone.
So that's that strength is gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's
boy.
the first attack. The second attack. So the base is 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Plus, I'm going to need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
So
that's not counting the extra crit damage on that one.
Yippee! That's all right.
13. So it's just an extra. Well, so 25 points of damage.
Oh my goodness. 16 for my Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a failure. You are paralyzed.
Oh no! It's an auto crit in that third attack, then, isn't it?
Yeah. I believe so. Yeah, incapacitated. So
I imagine he'd probably be knocked off his horse by that point, because prone and paralyzed is like, it's gonna make no difference at this point.
Yeah. So third attack is.
So the non-Exley horse, but Conrad's spirit horse anyway, just kind of skids to one side in panic.
It's another 25, and I'm gonna need you to roll me a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go. That's a 2.
2. Okay, you are confused.
Yeah, that's fair. He's been a concussion by this point.
Yeah, you basically get wailed upon, and it just knocks you senseless.
Knocks me straight off my horse. I'm basically a concussion. Yeah. So he's just like, ha ha ha, let's see what you've got. And it was just like, yeah, bro. So yeah, he just gets like thrown bodily onto the ground. And the horse just starts.
Then as a bonus action, Uniger is gonna cast Spiritual Weapon at an 8th level. And he's going to. What's the range on that? What is the range? Is that going to be 2, 4, 30, 40, 50, 60? Sevia and Mordenkainen are just out of reach. But we do have in reach. Do I have the fiery one? Let's just use this for the time being, and I will find it between rounds. So, Spiritual Weapon is going to come up and whack. Fall. So fall.
Just a reminder, I've got protection against good and evil. I don't know if it works against a spiritual weapon.
Remind me how that works.
So that gives fiends protected against aberrations, celestials, immortals, fays, fiends, and undead. They have disadvantage attacking me.
Disadvantage attacking you? That counts.
Awesome. And I can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Alright. What is it? It's +9? Fierlor is a 12, so yeah. That misses. Sevia, it is your go.
Oh god, I haven't had time to look up Pythagoras. Okay.
Conrad is down and incredibly bloody.
Yep.
Currently not moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're too far away to see whether he's just kind of stunned or whether he actually is dead or not.
Yep. Okay.
Because there would be slight movement of the chest.
Yeah, you can see him.
But breathing. From that distance, probably not.
I would like to get as close as my movement will allow me
So you have
That's
60.
30 feet?
No,
Oh,
it's 60
60 while
feet.
I'm
You
flying.
have fly.
Okay, I would like to get very close to this creature, please. 60 feet closer.
So that puts you within arm's reach, basically.
That's fine, because she is a little angry. Well, first, okay, so when she first realized what this creature was, anyone looking at her would have seen her look terrified, as she often doesn't, especially when big, scary creatures arrive. And then this thing absolutely destroyed Conrad and started wailing on Fall. So she's gonna get as close as possible, and she's gonna yell out just in general, being like, "Get Conrad out of the way! He's going to get hurt!" And then she's gonna look at it's not a Balrog, he's the big demon prince of the abyss.
Yinagu.
Yinagu.
Probably, though, a lot closer to a Balrog in rank and power than than
She's
the Balrog.
She's gonna look at this demon prince of the abyss, and she's going to say, "You have no dominion here," and she's going to cast an 11th level a 6th level fireball.
Okay.
Right on its head. Can re-roll that 1. Hell yeah. So it needs to make a Dex 17 save.
It does that easily. 25.
Okay, so it's only going to take half damage, but I rolled some
Which will be quarter damage. Oh no, because of your fire stuff.
Yeah,
So
my
it
fire.
does-
He is not resistant to my fire.
Yeah.
And I am also going to be adding my intelligence modifier on top of this. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 31, 33, 37, 43, 48 points of damage.
48, so half to 24 because he made his save.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. So that's your turn. The end of your turn, Yinagu is going to... Oh... Yeah, no, he's gonna use his swat away legendary action to swing his flail at you. Because you're
Like a
within,
little bug.
yeah, because you're only within about like 10 feet reach of him. So that is a natural 2, which is an 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, even with mage armor that hits.
Yeah, he would literally need to roll a natural 1 to miss you. Sevia, as that hits you, can I get you to roll me a strength saving throw?
Strength? Me?
That's what the stat block says. I'd be curious to see if you can actually even succeed in this.
Well, I'm not gonna.
What did you get?
With an astounding +0. That, my friends, is a 2.
Okay, so you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as the flail hits you. And because you're flying, just flung 15 feet in a straight line away from Yinagu. And because you failed by more than 5, you fall crashing to the ground, which you established you were about 20 feet up.
Yes. Do I need to? I have the exact number somewhere. It's 22.93.
Yeah, that's still only gonna be 2d6 for falling damage, as you fall to the ground prone and take an additional 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool. First damage of the whole combat.
Alright, so
It's
so
like bug.
you fall prone appropriately right by Fall's feet.
Aww. She like looks up at Fall, and she's also like a little dazed, not enough to be like confused, and she just looks at Fall and just gives a thumbs up.
All right. And the Mastiff is going to go up to Conrad and try to use the help action again to try to help him.
He's a good boy. He's trying.
You saved his life. He wants to save you. Mordenkainen. He is concerned. He is concerned. He is. Yeah, he's gonna bring out a big gun here. So Yinagu is gonna need to do a wisdom saving throw, which he is good at. Oh wow. Yinagu fails. Unfortunately, he doesn't have legendary resistance, which he's going to use as he shakes off Mordenkainen's dominate monster.
The DM fighting against himself.
It's how you know I'm impartial.
It's true.
But yes, so Mordenkainen tried to dominate Yinagu and failed. Oh, it's the top of the next round. So a leftover thing from the previous event before Yinagu showed up happens, which is that a Vrock. Now I'm using a Bone Devil to represent it, but the Vrock is almost a vulture-like demon, and it swoops down from the sky and joins the battle. Where is it going to? It's gonna swoop down by the big group of enemies. But it is not its turn yet. Fall, it is your go.
Cool. Oh no, I'm surrounded. Yeah, Fall's just gonna be like, Conrad, Sevia, oh no! Curses, oh no, because Sevia's also prone.
Don't worry about me, get Conrad!
Okay. So I'll bonus action disengage from the rock and the spiritual weapon.
Yep.
I will run over to Conrad.
Alright, so...
Take like
5, 10, 15, 20, yeah.
Okay. And then... Okay, while I'm running, he's just gonna... I think he's got his lyre, like, strapped against his hip, so he's just gonna hastily just, like, strum a note as he's running and point towards Conrad and start levitating Conrad.
Alright.
And then so once...
How high up?
So once he gets to Conrad, he's just gonna grab an arm and then start running, like, away from the combat, dragging, Conrad along with him. Oh, that's so
clever.
Okay.
He's weightless that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was a bit hard to move.
That's genius.
Yes, he's gonna go as far through as he can.
And disengage works for the entire round. It's not just against creatures you start the turn engaged with. So you don't even trigger an attack of opportunity from Yinagu.
Excellent.
Who otherwise would be able to reach you. So where are you pulling Conrad to?
Like away from Yinagu, like diagonally, like
this way?
Yes, that way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright.
Excellent.
Alright. And yeah, that's your turn. Okay. Beatrice. There was a rock.
Everything I'd planned.
What, the appearance of the rock?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the thing about demons. They bring utter chaos.
Fair. Beatrice is going to bonus action Slayer's Prey on the rock.
Okay.
Swipe at it with her Sun Sword.
Alright.
Deals radiant damage.
Yes. Sevia is
Straight a hit.
just out of reach for sneak attack, so unfortunately. But 23 will
alright.
certainly hit.
So that's 13 points of damage.
Alright. And your second attack.
And then we'll do the exact same thing again. It's a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20. That will certainly hit.
Oops, I have to double check something. And it takes another 11 points of damage.
Not too shabby. Alright. That would be your turn. So next is Conrad.
Can't do anything.
Check. Yeah, let me double check when
So I
you
can't
make
take actions or reactions.
these. Yeah, you don't even make a save against these effects.
Oh man.
Although,
My horsey runs around.
alright. Yeah. So, actually, that's something. Is the horse running away from
Ooh, yeah, true. I don't know, because it might. I mean, it's a spirit animal, so it would know me. Just gonna double check to see how sentient it is. Just one moment.
Yeah.
Since I can't do anything else in this turn.
Yeah. Well, in the meanwhile, we'll go to
Yeah.
the next turn, which is Yeenagu's. Actually, at the end of your turn, Yeenagu is going to use its remaining legendary actions for the round, and yeah, yeah, it's going to use Savage, and don't worry about seeing the sentience of the horse, as Yeenagu makes a bite attack against the horse, and it immediately dissipates.
Well, sucks for Yeenagu because it's not going to be a satisfying nom because it's not a real horse.
Actually, I'll double check in case he rolled. No, he would have had to roll on that one to miss, but yeah.
I can imagine like a horrible kind of shriek noise kind of happens as this like shadow dissipates.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Alright.
fits the bill.
Yep. Then Yeenagu's go. Yeenagu has how much movement? 50 feet. So, actually, it says it gives. No, it's yep. Okay. So, he's going to charge forward. In his first 5 feet, he reaches the dog, and that is a 21, the 22 to hit.
Are you really going to be the DM that puts us on doesthedogdie.com?
Apparently he is.
Look, campaign 1 would already be like corruption is already in that.
Mastiffs have a bad like track record.
Yeah. Yep. So that is
Mastiffs
21.
too.
Yeah. 21 points of damage. How much hit points does a
It's
Mastiff
gone.
have?
I think it's 5. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I
That
close the tab that has the Mastiff stats in it, sadly. Much like I sadly removed the little skeleton bird from Conrad's inventory. Why do creatures keep being taken from him.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he can easily reach the two of you for his other two attacks. He is going to start by trying to finish the job with Conrad. So that is a you aren't paralyzed anymore. You aren't paralyzed anymore. No, so because it's till the start of Yeenagu's next turn.
Oh, okay.
But he does
lucky.
get advantage because you are prone. It hits either way. You know what? Actually, he's not going to bother this time with an additional effect. That's 17 points of damage.
Okay, blood is everywhere.
Ooh,
So,
okay. I'm gonna do a
am I
sentinel
right?
reaction.
Yeah. Am I right there that you're at 3 hit points?
I am, yes.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna swing with my staff.
Sentinel, yeah.
Back off! That's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, I'm gonna also expend 3 charges. Oh, I rolled a 1. Amazing. So that's 9, 10, 11, 15, 17 damage.
17 damage. Alright. Not too shabby. And it definitely gets Yeenagu's attention as he slams his flail again onto you, Fall. That's a natural 2, which is an 18.
It meets.
Alright. And because you've dared to hit him, he's going to use the let's roll randomly which effect he uses. So that is roll me a Constitution saving throw, please, as well as taking 16 points of damage.
That's 16.
That just fails. So you are paralyzed.
Oh
Which
no.
would mean that you too fall prone.
Ah, dang.
Actually, no, I don't think you actually technically fall prone as part of it. It's just that Conrad fell off a horse.
Yes.
Does the
paralyzed.
does the levitation end?
Yeah, because you cannot. Fortunately, you're not high enough to take fall damage, Conrad. But you are, yes, on the ground. Creature only has... Yeah, it doesn't say anything about falling prone, so... yeah. So that is your turn. No, that's Yeenagu's turn. So... Not looking like a good position for the Serpoloni siblings. Next is... Sevia!
Yikes!
You can say that again. You are prone.
I'm prone. I'm in front of a rock, and Big Dude is attacking the Cerbalones. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use half my movement to stand. And then I'm within 120 feet of Big Boy. Am I not?
Oh yeah, handily so.
Yeah, no, I'll do this one. She's going to look at Big Boy. Well, first she's gonna look at the rock, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, go away, you blasted thing!" And then she's going to look at Big Boy, and she's gonna go, "Hey, Yeenagu! You're not even the best prince of the abyss!" me, you coward! And then she's going to hit him with a 5th level guiding bolt.
Alright, roll the hit.
Oh, hell yeah. 25.
25 certainly hits.
Oh, thank God. Alright, so this is 8d6 radiant. Don't get to reroll ones with this one, but that's fine. 1, 6, 12, 18, 24. 5, 6 is 30, and then I'm going to add my intelligence modifier again to make that 35 points of radiant damage.
How are you adding your intelligence? This is a plant spell, is it?
Fuck! No, I'm not doing that then.
So
it's 30 points of damage.
Yes.
Radiant.
And advantage on the next hit. And
advantage on the next hit.
You know what? For the hell of it, roll me a persuasion check.
Okay! God, I wish I still had inspiration.
Is this a nat 1 or a nat 20?
20!
The demon...
That fits because this dude like got so pissy at Conrad that it started like chasing him down because he was like, haha, come on, fight me then. But the second Stevie challenge is like, right.
Which makes that a 21 total. She is not persuasive.
Yeah. But in this moment... in this moment. Okay, so that's your go. The Mastiff is gone. Mordenkainen is going to... That move there really kind of threw Mordenkainen's plans as to what to do. That's self. He is going to... Nope, that's touch. He is going to cast... You know what? This is desperation. He is going to cast Web underneath Inigu. The 20-foot cube. He's going to place it in a spot that's not going to affect... he's basically going to have it hanging over the... like, between the houses so it doesn't affect Fall and Conrad. Okay. Next is Fall.
Am I still paralyzed?
Yes, you are. So that's all you can do.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? At the end of your go, Unigu's going to go Savage, which means that he makes a bite attack against each creature within 10 feet of him. Which is an advantage plus, in the case of you Fall, auto crit if it hits. So Conrad first for a 22, unfortunately. And then on Fall, that is a 31. So Conrad, that is minimum damage, but I don't think that's going to be enough to keep you up. That is 10 points of damage as you are
down.
You are down and soon to be rolling death saves. Is this the first time we've done this in this campaign?
It's the first time for Conrad.
No,
unfortunately.
yeah, it's the first. Yeah, it's the second time I think in the whole campaign. First time in Avernus. Well, first time in Avernus, definitely. fall, you are going to take 27 points because of the auto crit. Alright. So that's the end of your go. Beatrice, it is your go. And you are aware that there is a good chance that an angry demon lord is about to come charging in your and Sevia's direction.
Beatrice is so mad right now. So mad. Once again, she's gonna swipe at the Vrock because she wants to get rid of him so she can go after Big Bad.
I'm not gonna believe this.
Is this a natural 20?
What's up with all the nat 20s?
Is that your third?
20.
My God!
I can't remember whether the first one was in this
I think that's my
episode
third
or the last
this
one, but
game.
this is your third this session.
I don't know. This session, I think this is my third.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
Seeing is Sevia is still not like close enough for sneak attack to do anything. Correct?
Yeah, because she didn't make any sort of steps forward.
She didn't make any. Yeah.
No.
That's all good.
Just double checking.
So-
Do hasn't. No, that's still.
That's the Vrock.
No. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So what is the ticket? What is the damage on this critical hit on the Vrock?
So the maximum damage before I roll is 19,
Yep.
and then another 13.
Alright, so 20, 32 all up for the first attack. Alright, the rock is shaky.
Another attack. And that's a 21 to hit.
21 will certainly hit.
And that's max damage again.
Alright.
So 13
13.
on
Alright.
that one.
Okay. Next is Conrad. Roll me a death saving throw, please.
Alrighty.
Please don't roll a 1.
Guess what I rolled, Darby?
Was that a 1?
It was literally a nat 1 the second you said please don't roll the 1.
Don't jinx people, Darby!
I'm gonna take a picture of that. My God.
Oh wow.
Well, that's fun.
Deserves a reroll because you jinxed it. I'm gonna say that.
Oh my God.
It's like working somewhere when it's quiet and being like, oh, it's awfully quiet. You jinxed it.
Oh wow.
I cannot believe it. He does have inspiration, so can I roll again?
You
Rob?
can if you want.
I think he's got more than one, so I don't have D&D Beyond open right now, but not D&D Beyond, the other one open right now. Fantasy Grounds. Alright. That's 3, so it's still a failure, but not 2 points. That's not a nat 1, so there we go. My goodness. Okay, that's fine.
The one's failure. This is the Vrock's go. And it's going to use its spores. So 15-foot cloud of toxic 15-foot radius cloud of toxic spores extends out from the Vrock. The spores spread around corners. Each creature in that area must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. So that is Sevia and Beatrice, please.
Once again, Beatrice doesn't have to breathe at the moment.
That's right.
Will it still? Does she still have to roll?
Yes, it doesn't say anything about creature not breathing.
I googled it earlier as well, and it has to specify that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
That's
super
fine.
dumb.
That's
annoying.
19 anyway.
Okay. So you're fine. You're fine. Celia?
8.
Okay. Yeah, you're poisoned.
Yeah.
And there's fun stuff that happens on your turn. When
Why is
you're poisoned in
everyone
this
so
fashion.
Squishy when it comes to con.
This is Yinagu's turn. Actually, at the end of the Vrock's turn, Yinagu is going to, I believe it still has one legendary action left. Doesn't matter either way. It's going to dash to behind the Vrock, which will put in, he's going to get into a spot where he can reach Sevia too. Fall, you're no longer paralyzed, so you do get an opportunity attack if you want.
Awesome. Okay, I'll take that. We'll just kind of like stumble out and then just try to kind of accidentally whack it as it goes. So that's a 19 to hit.
Just misses.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So Yinagu is gonna... Well, let's start with the bonus action. Because the spiritual weapon is still up. And so that's a 19 to hit with the spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Which
Anything above a 15, Darby.
which is 27 points of force damage.
Okay.
Then flail down. So that'll hit for 19 points of force damage. So that...
You're the one that was like, hey, look at me,
Yeah.
come over here and fight me.
I know.
Second flail. Actually, for that first one, Yinagu is going to use the confusion ability on it. So wisdom saving throw on the first one, please.
Okay. Decent at wisdom. 13.
13, you fail and are under the effects of a confusion spell as your mind is muddled. Do you have anything you're concentrating on at the moment?
No,
Okay.
Mordenkainen is concentrating
Yes.
on me to fly.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the second flail attack.
If it does more than 6 points of damage, I'm down.
Well, the second one, yeah. It will. We'll just see just how much. So that is 16, and which effect is applied? It is the paralyzed one, so we won't worry about the save there because you won't be up before it comes down. So you are unconscious.
Yep.
Okay. And Yinagu still has a third attack, which is gonna swing down at Beatrice because there is a 10-foot reach. Actually.
Come at me, bro.
Alright. So that is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, duh.
And that is 15 plus the additional 2d12 for the other effects, so 36 points of bludgeoning damage. Alright.
Okay.
That is Yinagu's turn. Then it is Sevia. Roll me a death saving throw, please.
And don't mention the number, Darby.
Say
Mickey Mouse chat.
nothing, Darby.
Don't roll a 20.
Wow, imagine if you rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh
there's been
wow,
so many
wouldn't that be
20s this
so
session.
good? Oh my god, I did!
Oh my god.
Okay,
Power of
well,
words, everyone.
okay, so I am retroactively going to need you to roll that Constitution saving throw to see if you are paralyzed or not.
We are magical.
It would suck if I rolled another 20. It would suck if I dropped my dice on the floor. Okay, wisdom, sorry?
A Constitution.
15.
15 is not enough, so you are paralyzed.
Okay, cool. I just... it would suck if
But
I
you're
rolled
on-
a 20!
You're on 1 hit point.
Yay.
Oh wow.
Jesus.
Alright. Mordenkainen's go.
Come on,
He-
Morty.
Yeah, he is going to, he is going to collapse to the ground as he casts Wish to allow all of you to regain all your hit points.
Morty!
Wow.
Legend!
Regain all, you see, yeah, so you allow up to 20 creatures that you can see to regain all hit points, and you end all effects on them described in the Greater Restoration spell. However, yeah, he does, collapse down. He needs to roll to see if, for each of the, finally, yeah, so if it's anything other than duplicating a spell, he needs to roll the percent chance. He also has his strength dropping to 3 for several days. You don't know how many days that will be.
This is the Selectrum, yeah?
No, this is the
real-
actual Mordenkainen.
The real Mordenkainen, yeah.
I forgot that it was the real one!
Okay, so he's fine. He can cast it again in future. But yes, his strength is 3.
So this, I'm alive again now, yeah. I'm conscious?
Yes, you are conscious. You are completely healed. This is a
Okay.
wish, so not even like scarring. There's like blood stain. But yeah, there's
Just blood everywhere around him, and I just
Yeah.
sits up just spluttering.
We might have to discuss because of some of the stuff going on with Conrad between sessions, what that means for him and all his miscellany of
Strange
issues.
things. Yeah, definitely.
But that's not going to come into effect until after this session. How long have we been going? I think that is where we're going to end it for this.
Okay.
Um,
So we'll just kind of just
Yikes.
immediately come to.
yeah.
Or Seaver and Conrad just wake up again. Oh no,
Yeah.
Seaver was already alive.
I guess
Wasn't
I'll
that 20?
say that our fall kind of just like looks around startled as like his wounds close up. He looks over at Mordenkainen and sees that he's the one that caused it, and just like takes a short breath and says, "Mordenkainen, you're not always that bad."
That's where that's the note we're gonna leave it on.
Have a good week, everyone. See you next week.
Sorry
next
for
time.
listening.
Bye.
Bye.